All right, so we had to do an unboxing on video because the seller was playing a lot of games with me. The seller actually, I bought this item, would I buy it now? And this seller ended up not shipping out my item. I got a tracking number and it was never updated. Basically, label created for over 3 weeks. I contacted the seller and the seller said, oh, the post office didn't scan the label, and it lied to me. And then the seller ended up giving me a different tracking number, 2 different tracking numbers. It's been a month since I got my item. So we're going to see if I actually really got my item. All right, so I got my item. Now, this is a Baccarat glass. I don't know if you can see the little panels cut into this. Baccarat French glass, well, crystal bottle. Probably made somewhere. This is French. By the way, this mechanism is French. This is called a piston pump perfume atomizer. You press the plunger up and down, and it's a travel piece. So you push this down, turn it. It stays down, and then you just turn it again. This was probably made anywhere in the 1920s, probably 1920 or so, 1925, maybe 1929, right before the stock market crashed. And this was made in France. You'll see this little, right there, patent. It says it's a patent applied for or a patented product. That's what the BTE S.G.D.G stands for. This was made, I believe, by La Parisienne. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. But it's made in France. Marcel Franck was a known perfume bottle maker. And he had the mechanisms made and glass by different French manufacturers made for his perfume making company. By the way, my fingers are dirty from touching this thing. You cannot clean these things out. They're very hard to clean out. As a matter of fact, if I unscrew this and say I want to add perfume to it, I don't know how they did it back then. But as you can see, the whole thing is blocked. And this is glued. This collar is glued onto here. So I think that ready-made perfume was made for this particular bottle. Like a certain French perfume maker actually had these bottles commissioned by Marcel Franck or some other French glass maker or perfume bottle making company. And yeah, the leaf blowers are still going off at 7 o'clock at night. Wonderful. Sorry about that. And I think now ready-made perfume really didn't come into popularity until about the teens or the early 1900s. Before that, you would get a perfume bottle that was reusable, go to the apothecary or your local chemist and get perfumed oils placed into your bottle for reuse. And oh my god, these damn leaf blowers should be banned. And after that, sometime around 1900 or so, certain companies were actually making ready-made perfume in bottles that could be disposable. Now, it's so amazing that we actually have the bottles left over today. It's very hard to come by these piston pump perfume atomizers. By the way, it has a little nozzle. I don't know if you can see that. You actually unscrew that. That prevents it from leaking, although these were not popular with women because they leaked all over their gloves. Oh my god, these leaf blowers. And I hope you learned something. These are highly collectible, especially since they're French art glass. Some of them are not marked with the maker of the glass. But I presume that this is Baccarat glass, which was a highfalutin glass for the time. I don't know if you can see the panels cut into this. Most likely Baccarat crystal. Thanks for watching. I'm glad the seller didn't send me a box of bricks or a phone book. Did you see how badly packed that was, by the way? Oh my god, there was like the thing was flopping around inside the box and moving. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys all on the next one.